North of 30 years after his time at Top Gun, Skipper Pete "Free Thinker" Mitchell is filling in as a U.S. Naval Force aircraft tester. Back Chief of Naval Operations Chester Sledge Kane ways to deal with shut down the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program and divert the assets to Ramble programs. Dissident flies the model to its speed unbiased, then drives further into high hypersonic speed, annihilating it. Kane needs to ground nonconformist for his foolishness, yet rather sends him to Nas North Island as a Top Gun teacher compelled of Dissident's companion and previous opponent, Chief of Naval Operations Tom Iceman Kazansky, the Commandant of the U.S. Pacific Armada. Nonconformist is requested to prepare a tip-top gathering of F-A-18E, F Super Hornet pilots collected by Bad Habit Chief of Naval Operations Playmate, Twister, Simpson and Back Chief of Naval Operations Solomon, Warlock, Bates for a pressing mission to bomb an unfamiliar country's unsanctioned uranium improvement plant. The plant sits in a profound gloom toward the finish of a gorge and is shielded by surface-to-air rockets and fifth-age Su-57 contenders working from a close-by airbase. Free Thinker designs an assault with 2 sets of Super Hornets, which will fly through a gully and obliterate the plant. The pilots at first rebuke Free Thinker, especially Lieutenant Jake, Executioner, Saracen and Lieutenant Bradley, Chicken, brash. As the pilots train for the mission, friction develops between Hangman and Rooster, who resents Hangman's cavalier attitude towards his wingman, while Hangman criticizes Rooster's caution. As the pilots observe Maverick, they reassess and coalesce around him. Maverick also reunites with former girlfriend Penny Benjamin, to whom he reveals that Rooster's now dead mother made him promise to keep her son from flying, and blocked Rooster's application to the Naval Academy, setting back his career. Maverick later meets with Iceman, who has throat cancer and primarily communicates by typing on a computer. Reassuring Maverick about teaching the team, he passes away days later, and Maverick along with the pilots attend his funeral where a missing man formation is observed. With Iceman dead, Cyclone removes Maverick as mission trainer and sets new parameters that are less risky on approach but riskier on exit. However, Maverick makes an unauthorized flight of the simulated course with the original parameters. Proving that it could be done, Cyclone is convinced and reluctantly appoints Maverick as strike leader. Maverick chooses the mission team and pairs himself with Phoenix and her WSO Bob, while Rooster is paired with Payback and his WSO Fanboy. Hangman and the remaining pilots are put on standby. The team launches from the aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt while the guided missile cruiser USS Leyte Gulf fires Tomahawk cruise missiles to destroy the air base near the plant. The team reaches the plant and destroys it, but is attacked by surface-to-air missiles and a pair of patrolling Su-57 felons. When Rooster runs out of countermeasures, Maverick sacrifices his jet to protect him and ejects. Believing Maverick to be killed in action, the remaining aircraft return to the carrier. Against orders, Rooster turns back and saves Maverick from a Mi-24 helicopter gunship, but is shot down by another surface-to-air missile and ejects nearby. The two reunite and head towards the destroyed airbase, where they steal an F-14 Tomcat and head back to the carrier. Maverick and Rooster shoot down 2 intercepting Su-57s, but a third arrives as they run out of ammunition and countermeasures. Hangman arrives from standby to shoot down the Su-57, and the planes return to cheer on the carrier, where Maverick and Rooster reconcile. Sometime after the mission, Maverick and Rooster work together on a P-51 Mustang at a hangar near the test facility where Maverick was previously stationed. Penny arrives with her daughter Amelia, and Maverick takes her for a ride in the P-51. Rooster walks to a photo board and acknowledges a photo of their mission's success, alongside a photo of his late father and a younger Maverick.